steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
Iguodala kicks to Lee. Stolen by Harden. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
The Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber, but I still think you've got to give that front office a lot of credit in terms of what they got out of the superstar tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
Boy, the Rockets came out smelling like a rose, didn't they? Bringing in Howard, but some luck along the way, too. You remember the Chris Paul Lakers trade that was vetoed? Steve, the Rockets would have gotten Pau Gasol on the deal.
And then not Dwight Howard because they wouldn't have had the cap room to absorb him. So, you know, they're probably glad that in hindsight that deal fell through because Dwight Howard, the younger and more talented player, when you think about his comparison to Gasol.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. Sean Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Darren Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And Livingston at 6'7" possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length defensively. He's able to play off his man and still has the ability to challenge shots and contest shots. So he's a smart, talented basketball player.
Lee against Howard. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. He feeds it to Beverly. It's Ariza on the wing. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Harden, no good. And Livingston, a reluctant long-range shooter. But aside from that, Steve, able to do a lot of things to help you win.
Yeah, I love this guy. I mean, a stat sheet stuffer. He fills up a box score in every category. The length, the versatility, the unselfishness, and the defensive awareness as well.
Rockets trail by 13. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Harden. Here's Howard. Soft touch off the glass. Howard's got 6. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Terrence Jones was part of the 2012 championship team at Kentucky with Anthony Davis. And in year 2 with the Rockets, stepping into the starting role at power forward.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Lee. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And a switch here also for Houston. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Terrence Jones.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Ariza. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And Jones able to play on the perimeter a bit to create space for Dwight Howard inside. A former point guard in his younger days. He's a good ball handler, but his passing and shooting still a work in progress.
Green, the pass to Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 8. Ariza up top. Dishes to Harden. Here's Howard. Smith trying to break loose. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Howard. Outside Curry. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Terrence Jones listed at 6'9" with a 7'2" arm span. Those numbers tell you he plays bigger.
He really does. He's strong on both backboards. He brings some shot blocking presence, and he's still really young and starting to put it all together. But I love his potential. I like the progress he's shown to this point.
Curry, wide open, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
You know, adding to that, Steve, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
From downtown, and another three for Golden State.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Beverly missing.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Beverly dishes to Smith. Houston moving it around. Howard tries again, and that one's good. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And here's Barnes for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season and one of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
Harden, that's good.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
They double-team Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State. And one reason why the Warriors' assists might not rank that high, they did run a lot of post-ups and isolations.
They did. They like to attack on the block and off the dribble. Ball movement wasn't always particularly effective, but you know, it seemed to me that the Warriors were at their best when the ball was flying around the perimeter.
And here is Curry. 27 points for him. And the wide-open shot from Green. And no good as it rattles out.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Pass to Ariza. Smith with a screen on Iguodala. Beverly with the ball. Now Green defending.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens than that offensively.
Barnes passes to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge